Asana, not Asana, is a project management software or app that has literally changed my business and how I organize it, how I set up my tasks, and how I can get more done in my business in any given day. There are lots of options out there aside from Asana. So there's Monday.com, there's ClickUp, there's Trello. I personally have just chosen Asana, gone all in with it, and stuck with it to make it work for me instead of trying to bounce from software to software, because I literally feel that just wastes my time. I try to go all in, learn as much as I can about a particular tool first, and really save time from having to learn something new. I would love to know if you're currently using a project management tool, any of the ones I just listed. Maybe you're using paper and pencil, maybe you're using like Excel, but let me know which project management tool you're using, or if you aren't using one at all, and that's totally fine. I would have had no idea what these project management tools were until I started using them and realizing the power that they had to help me get more done in my business. I don't want to necessarily convince you to go to Asana and switch your entire process, but I did want to show you some of the tips and tricks that really helped me learn Asana better and maximize the software in my business. So not only could I get more things done, but my team could get more things done, and we could link our clients in as well to help them get more things done, because I started using Asana about 4 years ago as a team of one by myself. Now, since my business has grown and we've added team members and we've also built a multi-six-figure YouTube production agency, everything goes down in Asana. And between video editors and YouTube strategists and clients and their assistants, we have over 20 people inside of our Asana to keep everybody organized. But I'm gonna get real with you right now. There always tends to be a huge learning curve when jumping into any project management software out there. And it can be really frustrating because you think you're gonna jump into it, it's what you need, it's gonna save you this time, and then you end up spending more time trying to figure it out than you do getting organized. One of the biggest questions I always get about Asana is, what does it cost? And I 100% think you can get away with the free version. Hit that like button if you're all about free apps, right? And I got along with the free Asana version for a couple years. I've had to upgrade because we've needed to add more people into our team. The next thing I want to mention is the difference between projects and teams in Asana, because this can get kind of confusing as well. So we use the teams option as like an overall section in our business. So we have a marketing team, and within that team, we have projects like our YouTube content, our Reels content. Anytime we're doing a launch, that launch project will fall under the marketing team. Then we also have our clients team. And within this team, we have the projects based by client. So client 1 is project 1, client 2, project 2, so on and so forth. One very important team that a lot of people don't talk about is having a templates team. And this is where you can create your own template. So like your YouTube workflow or your Reels workflow or your client onboarding workflow. This has been game changer for us because it's super easy for us to just duplicate when we need to onboard a new client or when we need to start planning for our new launch. We have all of our stuff duplicated in our templates team. Now, if you are on team Trello, you know Trello is really set up in board format. And Asana actually gives you the option to do list, board, calendar, and there's one more option as well. I personally prefer the board layout so that I can see things more visually, but there are other things that I like the calendar layout as well. So when I link my YouTube video to our marketing calendar, which we talked about in last week's video. So if you haven't watched last week's video, I'm gonna link it right up here for you to catch after this. But when I link the actual YouTube video to our marketing board, I look at that in a calendar format so I can see what content is going out when. So it's really these different options to look at your projects and the best way that you need to, again, so that it works for you, and if you have a team, your team. I know this seems like a lot going on in here, and I thought so as well. And I was really able to get better at Asana by going through Louise Henry's program, Up Level with Asana. And we're actually going to be hosting a totally free workshop about how to get started in Asana and to really use it to organize your business on Thursday, October 20th. All you need to do is go to trinalittle.com/Asana to save a seat and join us for this free training. I'm going to tell you, you, her program and the way she taught Asana definitely fast-tracked my learning curve inside, and it really allowed me to build Asana projects and a workflow to take my YouTube production agency to a multi-six-figure business while keeping all the moving parts of an agency organized and easy to see what needed to be done when. Now, one of my favorite things, again, about Asana is while I may have a task, each task may have multiple pieces to it. So let's say create sales page. Within creating a sales page, I've got to write the copy, grab the imagery, create mock-ups, like all these little tasks. The same thing with my YouTube video. In that task, there are at least 40 some subtasks that I do to get a YouTube video published. And so inside of Asana, you can create categorized tasks. Let me show you how to do that. So we will pull up this video for an example, and you really want to focus on this right here. And the way we're going to create a new subcategory, tab N, new section. Now I showed you that quick little shortcut, that tab N shortcut. There are a lot of shortcuts in Asana. All you need to do to see them all is hit Command / and it will all pop up to you. And then you can get really fast in Asana once you start nailing down and memorizing these shortcuts. Trust me, game changer. Now, if you're a visual person like me and you really like to make your environment pretty and aesthetically pleasing, you can add photos to your Asana boards as well. And so one of the boards that I recently had fun with when it came to photos was my Q4 planning board. And you can see I added different photos and winter photos as we geared up because Q4 is all about October, November, and December. And then I like to get my team excited with a fun meme or a GIF when it comes to our theme. And you can see right here, I found a perfect Ryan Gosling GIF for us all so we can really make the boards as pretty as we want. Make it so it's exciting for you to get in and use this, because I'm going to tell you, using it will help you get more done, because if you have your task list ready to go, you just go to My Task, you know exactly what you need to work on, and you're not wasting your time thinking, what did I need to do? Let me scroll Instagram, let me check Facebook, right? You got your list, you start powering through. Now, there is one more thing that I've used Asana for that has nothing to do with business, and this was a literal life changer. We used Asana to create a ultimate vacation packing list. If you go on vacation every single summer, we go for 2 weeks every year to North Carolina, and I was constantly writing the same stinking list over and over and over again. I'm like, there has got to be a better way. Welcome Asana. And so 3 years ago, I went into Asana one day, I created categories. So when we rent a house, we need, you know, the home things like bedding and towels and washcloths and those types of things. We also needed swimming and beach stuff for myself and the kids. We also needed certain food that we take because, again, it's a house and we usually stay inside the house. And so now I have this master list inside of Asana that I share with my husband. So when the time comes to pack for vacation, there are some things that will need to be changed. Like we don't need floaties anymore for the kids since they can swim. And so we just need to tweak it, but we have an ultimate list already done. And so we can just start packing whenever we're ready because it is all done and saved in Asana for every single year. Now, if you want to see even more ways that you can really utilize Asana, plus the surprising mindset that's going to 10 times your productivity, the simple 4-step system to hitting your biggest goals that you have, and how to simplify your business workflow in Asana and never miss a step again, then go to trinalittle.com/Asana to join me on this totally free training with Louise Henry on Thursday, October 20th. And there will be a replay if you can't make it live, but you'll want to ask Louise questions because she is a whiz when it comes to Asana. Once you've saved your seat inside the Asana workshop, go watch this video that's on your screen right now where I take you into a deep dive on how I create a color-coded content calendar inside of Asana as well.